right? Barakatah Yahweh, Barakatah Yahweh Shai, Barakatah Yahweh, Barakatah Yahweh Shai, Barakatah Yahweh, Barakatah Yahweh Shai, Call Halayim Yahweh Bahashim Yahweh Shai, Bahashim HaRachak Wadash. Double honors to the apostle and elders, a great millstone, who taught us the truth. Honors and salutations to the elect, and to the men that died doing the work of Yahweh Bahashim Yahweh Shai, because they shall arise first. To the men, women, and children that believe on the true name of the Father and the Son, which the Father's name is Yahweh, he exists. The Son's name is Yahweh Shai, he is the deliverer, because he's come and deliver us out of this captivity that we're in. My name is Micah Allah Ben Gad Ben Yasharala with the Church of Philadelphia camp here in Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. Once again, coming back at you with another one, all right? And I came across this article yesterday. It's interesting. It says, World News says 4 Jehovah's Witnesses sentenced to prison in Russia. All right, so now, this reminds me of, the persecution that we're about to face. Because what, you got the C-hit, the MO to the T to the B, that's about to be implemented, made mandatory. All signs are pointing to that. So it's going to be required for you to get this thing. So they're going to be locking people up, man, all type of stuff. They want the prophets off the street. They call us the doomsday prophets. Going back to what Donald Trump said that. And he was like, yeah, we're going to get those doomsday prophets off the streets. So what's they going to do? The persecution. So they got to make up things, man. And I'm going to read this article because it's not long. I got a few scriptures. I'm going to get out of here because I got to get ready for the plant. I'm Salaka for the past couple of days and drop a video. This plant, man, I'm just working a lot of hours, so please forgive me, but I'll be on other sites, sharing stuff with brothers. And I'm always keeping brothers, passing information out. Brothers know that. So, yeah, anyway, let's get into this article real quick, man. Because, yeah, man, this started in Russia. All right, so eventually America's going to get in the war because you got a lot of things going on where America's, they just deployed some B-52 bombers out that way because of some Taiwan. Was it with Taiwan or I just looked at the article yesterday, but they just sent out some B-52 bombers because I think it was North Korea. They were testing missiles or whatever. So they're going to make it illegal for us to be on the streets to speak the word. The same way they did with the prophets. They didn't want the prophets to speak in the name of Yahweh Shem Yahushai, man. And they cast them in prison and all that. All right, but let's get it. It says 4 Jehovah's Witnesses sentenced to prison in Russia, which, it's going to come into the Israelites, man. They're going to start casting people in prison. And look, what did they do to the apostles back in, what was that, when 9/11 happened? They cast them into prison, man, because of what they was teaching, and they could tell you that. They did that to Al-Azhar as well. They cast him into prison. And, the apostles had his back, was just, giving them advice. I remember watching videos and everything. But, yeah. But it says, it was, you see, ABC News, site over here in America, Babylon the Great. It says officials of the Jehovah's Witnesses say 4 Russian members of the religious domination have been sentenced to prison terms, ranging up to 7 years. And this is interesting because I was just talking to a girl from over that way. She's from Ukraine. She just came over here. She only been in Babylon 3 months. And she said her parents is in the military, whatever, and they sent her over here to basically escape the war because they had to stay back. So hey man, it's just funny as hell. You sent her over here, but hey man, the destruction is coming to this place, and that's how you know that they're not aware of these things. But anyway, she said that it's a lot of Jehovah's Witnesses over there. I was like, damn. I said, yo, they be going door to door. She said, yeah. I started laughing like, damn, And then I read this article. So call on Yahbashim Yashai Bashim Crocodiles. You always making things come to life for you. But that shit just had me laughing like, damn, these niggas is everywhere, man. But let's check it out. It says Russia banned the Jehovah's Witnesses in 2017 and designated the religion as an extremist organization. And see, and that's what they're going to try to do to us, man. They already called us extremists and everything like that, but Russia actually banned it, But and that's just them talking about Jehovah. They're not telling the truth of how we speak the truth, you know. But they're not trying to hear that shit basically. And I don't know, you got Muslims over there, it's a lot of Russian Muslims, man. And the what you call Amalek, they are the Jewish people. It's a lot of Russian Jewish people as well, man. So hey man, this is fun. It's funny, man. It's coming here, man. It's funny, but you got like, look, man. These are the things that Yahweh was talking about when he was here, man. Persecution, and that's coming, and we're seeing it more and more. All right, so I'm gonna read that again. It says Russia banned the Jehovah's Witnesses in 2017 and designated the religion and extremist organization. And if I'm not mistaken, I don't believe Jehovah's Witnesses practice like all these holidays, man. They like pretty strict on stuff like that. Even though they don't have a name, but they still practice some things that the actual Christians don't practice. You know, it says, now check this out. It says more than 110 adherents are now in prison in Russia. Jehovah's Witnesses spokesman Gerard Lopes said in a statement. He said the latest convictions were handed down in the court in the city of Barobid Barobizah Barobizah Barobizhan in Russia, Far East. 4 years after they were arrested in home raids. You see that, arrested in home raids. So they're gonna be coming, kicking your doors and like you are uh, uh, or a murderer or something, just for speaking the words of Yahweh Shem outside. I'm not talking about these people, because they don't know what they're talking about, man. I'm talking about for us Israelites, that had the correct doctrine. But all they're going to eventually try to grab everyone that's on the streets, you know, and the ones that sold out all that. But well, not the higher ups, but they going to get them. They're going to get us off the streets. It says it's unthinkable that peaceful Christian men, and they know that we're peaceful people. They know that. That's why it's instances in the scripture where they attacked the men on the Sabbath, and what was that, in the Maccabees? They attacked them on the Sabbath because they knew that they wouldn't fight back. Well, that was the day of the rest. So they suckers like that. What else, man? It'll come to me, man. But it's early in the morning, so Salaki. I just woke up. As you can see, it's early in the morning on what the time says. It says it is unthinkable that peaceful Christian men would be accused of extremist activity and given harsh, lengthy prison sentences unusually reserved for violent criminals. Lopez said. You see that? So just keep that in mind, man. Because these people, if they do that to them, just imagine what's on their mind for the men of the Lord, man. And they hate us, man. Because while we're exposing their asses, man, we're telling the truth. All right. So let's go here, man. Hop into these scriptures, then I gotta get ready for the pleasant. All right. So we're gonna go to classic scripture first, Revelations 2:10. All right. Hold on. Bear with me. Oh man. Cause it's just coming, man. Just wait for it. These devils, they already upset, they angry, they got the FBI watching us. Yo, they watching us more than they watching the actual people that's doing shit. You know. Plus, it's like Revelations 2 and 10. This is Revelation chapter 2. Forgive me. Verse 10. All right, it says, fear none of those things which thou shalt suffer. All right. Behold, the devil shall cast some of you into prison, which we was just reading in that article, that ye may be tried, and ye shall have tribulation 10 days. And the 10 days don't mean exactly 10 days, man. It's just a time of tribulation that you have to go through. It could be less, it could be more. Who knows? All right, it says, be thou faithful until death, and I will give thee a crown of life. All right. So the Lord is telling you that. He says, here, he said, he that have an ear, let him hear what the Spirit saith unto the churches. He that overcometh shall not be hurt of the second death. All right. So you gotta, just keep the faith. That's all I could keep saying to you. Keep the faith, man, because hey man, we in some real interesting times with these devils. You're gonna have um, men in the truth, man. They're claiming to be in the truth that turn their brothers in because they're not built. They don't really have faith, man. They're faking. They're posing. You got men that already did that gave up information on brothers. When they was under the gun, so they wanted that heat off of them. You know, but hey, man, that's scriptures, man. You know, so you can't do nothing about that. But you can't do nothing against the truth or for the truth, because if the Lord allows it to happen to you, He's dealing with you. Hey, man, you're in great company, man. You know. But let's get this one. This is First Peter 4, and let's see where I'm gonna go with it. All right, here, check this out. We're gonna go here. First Peter 4, we're gonna start at verse 1. It says, for as much then as Hamashiach had suffered for us in the flesh, arm yourselves likewise with the same mind. All right, because what? Yahweh Shah was thrown in the prison, man. He was put to death. So he suffered, and we're going to have to suffer. No servant is greater than his master. So you got to arm yourself with the same mind and be prepared, man. Just pray for the Lord to have mercy on you, according to his will, and just pray for him to put you in the right mindset to have to go through this persecution that's coming, man. All right, because it's already been written. It says, for he that hath suffered in the flesh hath ceased from sin. Okay? You got a lot of things going on, man. It says that he no longer should live the rest of his lifetime in the flesh to the lust of men, but to the will of the Most High. Because they're gonna be trying to seduce you with certain things to take the C hip MO to the T to the B. They're gonna try a lot of crafty ways, man, with the men of the Lord, man. And ultimately, if you don't do it, they're gonna be like, man, fuck it, we're gonna kill you. And that's why I'm gonna get that. Lord's willing, I'm gonna grab that scripture next, but let's continue with this one, man. It says, for the time past, for the time past of our life may suffice us that have wrought the will of the Gentiles, when we walk in lavishness, lust, excessive of wine, revealings, banquets, and abominable idolatries, wherein they think it strange that ye run not with them to the same excess of riot, speaking evil of you. All right, so they're going to speak evil of you because they're going to be like, damn, these people, they still in that spirit. Even I'm talking about some dudes in this truth, man. They still got those ways of the world, man. And that's the reason why, like, when the alphabet boys come and talk to them, they give up people, man, because they still want this world, man, and they don't really believe, that this place is going to be destroyed, or the Lord just took the spirit from them and they just got weary, man. When the Lord takes that spirit off of you, you get doubtful, man. And man, that's a fearful thing. It's a fearful thing to fall into the hands of the living power, man. All right, and then he's gonna start speaking evil of you. It says, who shall give account to him that is ready to judge the quick and the dead, man? So that's we say Yahweh Shah coming, man. All right, who gonna give account to him that shall judge the quick and the dead, man? Because you got let's get the quick real quick. The quick real quick. All right. Let's say forgive me, it's early.
Strong's G 2198. Zao.
And that's that the quick is the life, all right, to live, breathe, be among the living, not lifeless, not dead. So that's really talking about the men in the truth that know the truth. All right, you're living, you're lively. All right, and the dead, those are the men, that hey man, they still walking around. That's why I told you when what's that it says in their dead bodies in Revelation. It says in their dead bodies shall lay in the street 3 days and not be suffered or put into graves, which is talking about the men that they just gone, man. So they're gonna speak evil of you. That's what I'm wanting for. All right, they're gonna speak evil of you because why? Because you love to do the work of the Lord, man. That's just in you. The Lord put that in your spirit. All right, and can't no man take that away from you. So we're gonna stop there. We're gonna hop into Matthew 24:9. All right. I hope the other scripture come back to me. Matthew 24 and verse 9. All right. And these are things, matter of fact, we're going to start at verse 7, all right? Because these are the things that are happening now. You're hearing about it, and all these different nations are starting to rise up against each other. So and look, what we just read about in Russia, cast those people into prison, All right, so this is Matthew chapter 24, verse 7. It says, For nation shall rise against nation and kingdom against kingdom, and there shall be famines and pestilence and earthquakes in divers places. And now look, the brother that's in the camp, he just sent me an article yesterday over there in California. I think it was Northern California. I know it's somewhere in California where, matter of fact, let's pull it up real quick. But there was an earthquake, right? And it said that men, it said that men were forgive me, let me find it. I was trying to, here you go, right here. All right, so this article I was talking about, it says no, you don't do that. All right, it says thousands without power after California earthquake. All right, so now look, that happened, and this was he sent it to me yesterday, about 7:29 in the morning. All right, but it says right here, it says a 6.4 magnitude earthquake rocked Northern California. I was right, Northern California. More than a dozen smaller earthquakes struck the area afterwards, man. All right, so look at that, man. See, so what? That's what we just read. All right, you got the nations rising against nations. You got earthquakes in diverse places. The Lord is bringing the pain, man. All right, He's bringing the pain like method. But anyway, let's hop back in this. Matthew 24:7 says, For nation shall rise against nation and kingdom against kingdom, and there shall be famines and pestilences and earthquakes in divers places. All these things are the beginning of sorrows. Then shall they deliver you up to be afflicted and shall kill you, and ye shall be hated of all nations for my name's sake. And why are you going to be hated of all nations for his name's sake? Because we're scattered on all four corners of the earth. So they're gonna be like, yo, get those men that's teaching in the name of Yahweh Shem Yahushai. Why do you think you got all these other groups? They don't even say the name no more. Why? Because they sold out. So they teaching the Most High blessing Christ. That's not his name, man. So you know that these sort of the higher ups and they're leading the ones astray, which